Apple cider.
Take it off and put it back on.
Yo, 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 yo. We coming back up right now. 1 second, 1 second. What's showing on that TV screen, fool?
Your desktop.
Not the Streamlabs?
No, just the Alienware desktop.
Is what's showing on there? Oh, I can't see.
Now it's the Safari or the browser.
Checkity check. Checkity check. Whoa. Checkity check. What do we have here, buckaroos? Let's check this shit
Buccarino.
out. Let's check this shit out, geez. We had a little scare there, little issue right here. But in true full community fashion, we can't be stopped. So let's check it out. So we are live.
What it do?
Dogface with the messages. Dogface, we're live right now, my boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's good? All you firme vatos and hyenas?
Cerrillos. So it looks like we're up and running. It's amazing. Let's see what we got here. So, welcome to the Foo Evening News. As you can tell, we are in a different location. This is satellite location number 2, aka Eyekon's office. We bought the bookshelf to put up, and the sign guy was late, so we gotta wait till tomorrow, and yada yada, blah blah blah. But with all that being said, my boys, we're here. We made it. If Icon takes off his shirt, I'll send $100 donation. Send the $100 donation first, and I'll take my shirt off.
Cat.
But I actually want you to cash app it to me. Saludos to all mi gente in Jalisco. Filthy, what up? Nefarious, what up? Joey Fresco, what up? Shout out to Kansas City. What's cracking, cuz? B Cortez, what's going on? We had some issues. Colt, he said, Hoto one roasted icon. You gotta have fire in order to roast. He doesn't got that.
He cooking. Let me cook.
So there's that, right? Um, bear with me, bear with me. I have to do one more small adjustment and we'll get it. But for now, smokes. This is Godsmoke LA, my news co-host. Today, Rich Homie Juan is sick, so you will not hear the voice of the Wizard of Foos today. He's a little under the weather. Shout out to COVID-19. He says he doesn't have it, but I'm sure that's what it is.
He's got it.
So, yeah.
What's going down?
Do me a favor, Smokes, and
What up?
tell them a little bit about who you are and how the fuck you even made it here, pal. Because a lot of people are like, "Who the fuck is that, Vato?"
Man, where should I start, man? I done.
The beginning.
All right. Man, I've been in the. Man, I come from the music industry. Uh, a lot of you don't know that. I was in the same circuit as Eyekon and a lot of other pioneers of this rap game that we're in right now. I spent maybe like I don't know 13 years. Was it like 13 years in the music industry? So we did that. Rubbed elbows with the best of them. Been in the studio with the rest of them. But Yee. But yeah. So been through the music industry. Trying this podcast. We got the sauce going.
The sauce is dead, homie.
The sauce is still alive, and we still rooting for my little tortellini right here. But but
Take off my shirt. No.
$100, send that in. Send that in. So yeah, Godsmoke, man. What's Godsmoke? Godsmoke, man. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman slash hustler slash musician slash podcaster slash professional shit talker, along with my pal here, Mr. Buckaroo.
That's right.
But we had the sauce. We were doing the sauce together before my brother's ascension into the food community. And man, we're we're around each other pretty much 24/7 anyways, man. So it's only, it's only right. It's only right that your boy
I think you need to post on your story that you're here at the food community, pal.
I did. I said that we're going live.
Did you drop a link?
Yes, sir.
Vicious. All right, well, let's get into the first topic. And the first topic is Yellow Hill.
With me.
Did he pay for your dinner?
He paid for the dinner. So
And I actually,
Yeah.
actually saw
Fire.
that posted.
and he
I saw
paid
that,
for
saw
and he
the
paid
dude
for
right there, right? If we
instructions and he
slide,
paid for game
dude's right there
from the dinner.
admitting,
So you know, a
right,
lot of
that
people
he
be like, "Oh, you want to have a
paid
Jay
yellow
Z
and he's
dinner, or would
proud
you
of it,
rather do this,
right?
this,
He's
this, that, or either?"
owning,
He just chose the
he's
dinner with
owning the
me, and
fact that
I
he
gave him
dropped
some game.
3K on a dinner with Yellow Hill. Do you think?
So yeah, Yellow Hill says he charged someone $3,000 to have dinner with him. It was like a dinner with Jay-Z thing. You take the man to dinner, you give him X amount of dollars, he gives you all kinds of game and shit like that.
Do you,
I mean, you saw my reaction.
he left with some gems though,
He left with some gems.
right? He left with some gems. How do you feel about
Uncut.
how
gems.
how do you feel about paying somebody to give you game at a dinner like that?
I just charged
Is that wild?
someone $1,500 in my DMs to give them some game. But it's not for dinner. It's actually how to set up their podcast equipment and everything to do with podcasting. And the reason that is that I get to charge $1,500 is what you don't know is I just set this whole setup up right now in 20 minutes. 30. You guys don't know. You don't know what I
No
go
cap.
through.
He really did that.
But as far as Yellow Hill is concerned, charging 3K, do you think it's worth $3,000? Is Yellow Hill worth $3,000?
I would have took the 3K. If that would have been an option.
What do you mean?
Either take how they do that with Jay Z, either $300,000 or take a dinner with Jay Z.
No. The thing is the man paid Yellow Hill $3,000 and paid for dinner
know.
for him and his hyena.
I definitely wouldn't have done that.
Why?
Because everything that he's telling you is obviously something that he's used in his recipe. So why not just sit back and watch the dude? for a little bit,
I respect it.
because he's going to give you the same advice that he took to get successful. So why not just sit there and peep the recipe? Shouldn't be that hard.
I respect it. Unfortunately, I don't know what this story is, but
But the dude seemed to feel like it was a good investment. He owned that investment, right? So he's just like, why wouldn't I do it? Why wouldn't I do it? I got some game out of it, So he definitely felt like it was a win for him. So then it's a dub then.
Hijo, ya no
right
me
here we
pude
got
despedir,
Chapo's baby
pero desde
mom.
aquí te mando un abrazo. Esta no la vi venir, mas ya estoy aquí y ahorita.
Crazy pressure.
De verdad como hace falta Joaquín, y aunque no está aquí, bien firme el legado. Hijo, ya no me pude despedir, pero desde aquí te mando un abrazo. Esta no la vi venir, mas ya estoy aquí y ahorita.
Shout out to her being
De verdad como hace falta Joaquín, y aunque no.
she didn't know nothing.
She didn't tell?
Hell no. She said that
Ah,
she
that's
said
right.
she said she had no idea that he had anything to do with drugs or anything like that.
Sure reminds me of my high now.
You know what I mean?
Ride or die chick. Dun dun dun. Dang,
Yeah, so
Chapo's
that's wild.
lady out and about. Where's her security? Oh no, that is her security leading her in, huh? Duh.
Hey,
Fire.
man, do you think dudes are scared to holler?
Yes.
You know
No, I'm sure there's one
you
reckless
see,
dumbass
there's
fool.
got to be some, yeah, right?
There's one reckless dumbass fool that's just like, hey, Emma, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué haces?
¿Qué haces?
Why are you here, mija?
¿Qué cholada?
Honestly, would you dare to do that?
No, never. I couldn't even think, like, in my head, I couldn't even I couldn't even think to do it. It's just crazy to me.
Do you think he would find out? And if he did, how fast?
I mean, yeah, I think it's almost right away, bro.
He doesn't
Hey,
have any
you know
cell.
what?
He doesn't have
But
cell action
oh,
right now.
that's right, right? Last news we said,
He's in ADX, my boy.
yeah, right, the last episode we had said that um he said he only got 9 phone calls in the last year. So, and those were all to his lawyer, right? So, I
That's
mean, maybe he won't, maybe,
ridiculously
you know what I'm saying? Maybe it
disrespectful.
might take a couple months for dude to find out, and maybe it might take another couple months for him to see
All
the
I know
real.
is I hope whoever is stupid enough to talk to that woman understands that he's probably gonna not be around for very long pretty soon.
Once the word gets back, right? Don't even try it. If you're sitting there, if you're sitting there thinking of hollering at Chapo's lady, sitting there like, hey, she looks fit. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It would not necessarily be advantageous to both parties, either party. What do we got?
I don't know what that is. Let's go right here. This is nasty business right here.
Chicago man sentenced to 35 years after confessing to fatally shooting woman in her home after learning she was a transgender. So what was the situation right there? You break it down?
Hold on, my bad. Right now I'm adjusting the screen from long distance so that way people can see the headline and
All
shit
right,
like
I'm
that.
gonna read it while you're adjusting.
I got you. So a Chicago man has been sentenced to 35 years in prison after confessing to fatally shooting a transgender person. In June 2020, we first responded how Orlando Perez, an 18-year-old student at Bogan High School, had shot and killed 37-year-old Selena Reyes Hernandez on May 31st. At the time, Chicago police claimed that Perez, who is now 21, was hanging out at Hernandez's apartment. And when he asked her if she was a woman, when Hernandez revealed she was transgender, Perez became enraged and fled from her home. Moments later, prosecutors said he returned with the blower and his face with his face covered. Chicago police said they obtained surveillance video of him wielding a firearm as he neared her home. Once inside, shot Hernandez in the head and back for a second time. Perez fled her home and then returned again to fire more bullets in her. Perez fled the home, fled from her home, and returned again to fire more bullets into her chest and neck and hand. During the initial bail hearing, Assistant State Attorney James Murphy claimed Perez kept seeing her face and it made him mad as hell. So he returned to Hernandez's place and fired more shots into her body as she lay on the floor. So
Wow.
basically, this little boy, a 17-year-old. First, let's start here. Let's start off here. This transgender individual hit on a minor, which is 17 years old. So this 30 fucking whatever year old man, or no, is this fool 21 or what the fuck is he? Oh, now he's 21. Let's
He's
see.
21 now, but he was 18 at the time.
Oh, he was
He
18. He
was
was an
18.
18-year-old
18
student at high school.
Okay, so he was a
Well, let's
senior.
start here. This fool was in high school. This grown ass man turned woman went and hollered at this little ass kid, manipulated him, probably macked him down and did all kinds of cornball weirdo shit. Took him all the way back to the crib, and then my boy somehow came to his senses and was like, "Hey, bitch, are you a man?" And then she whipped out her dingaling, and this fool dipped, came back with the blower, and gave her the business.
Is that what it said?
That's how I took it.
Okay, so it could be totally opposite, right?
What?
I mean, he could have been hollering at her, or you know what I mean? He could have been hollering at her too, right? Because peep game, if right, if he hadn't hooked up with her, right, I doubt he would have been come and raised enough to come back with the blower, right? Something went down. He done they done hooked up. They done already fucked around.
Fool, if he
They
felt the little
did it.
peepee, if he felt the peepee, he would have blasted her then and then.
Exactly. That's why he asked her.
How do you not see
They
it?
hooked. They hooked up a little bit.
How do you not see a thing hanging right
I
there?
don't know, man. Maybe she took it in the culo.
She tucked it in her own culo,
No, maybe she took it in the culo. Maybe it was he was only hitting it from the back.
and she
You know what
just
I mean?
offered the ass and not the box.
I don't know the situation. All I know is that something happened to where homeboy was so mad he came back with the blower, right? So if he just asked her like, "Yo, hey, are you a man or a woman?" You know, and nothing had happened between them yet, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm a man. My bad." I would have just bounced out. I would have just bounced out. I would have got the blower, you know. But
Let me ask you this: how do you feel about should we
say
go?
it,
Should we go down this?
say it. Let's go.
How do you feel about transgenders? How
It's
many genders are there for you?
male, female, and confused.
How can you be confused if you're a man or a woman, though?
That's what the confusing part is. You know, it's that's what confuses me.
What do you identify as?
I'm a male,
Like
but
it, like in the box mail?
in the male, like I have a penis, and I guess since the last girl at the last news said, and this was tripped me out, is that if you identify as the gender that you were born under,
Who were we with when that happened?
uh,
Little Fuciano?
yeah, Fuciano. It was so somebody
Fuciano's
came with
person?
Fuciano. Yeah, somebody came with Fuciano and said
Cisgender?
cisgender meant that you identify as the gender that you were born
The
into,
fuck did you say?
which means you're just you, right? So they found a way to give you just being you
Its own
a
name.
name instead of just, instead of being a man, because I'm a man because I was born as a man and I believe I'm a man, so then that makes me cisgender according to them, right? So I personally believe that there's a man and a female, but then what do you call, okay, and what is a hermaphrodite?
A hermaphrodite is a hermaphrodite.
A hermaphrodite is a hermaphrodite, right? But it's somebody who was born with both genitalia, right?
I guess so.
Right?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so then I think that I don't know what gender that would be. What's the condition in which a hermaphrodite would be a man or a female?
I don't know. This is mad deep for me. All I
Well,
know
you
is
went
is
down
that
that road, baby.
when we go, when someone looks up our
So,
bones in 1,000 years, it's either gonna be identified as a man or a woman, baby.
but you can't tell if it's a hermaphrodite by the bones.
No,
I don't know.
I'm sure there's gonna be
I
a
don't know.
chromosome that reigns supreme there.
Okay,
Oh shit!
that was a wild. See, I feel like we didn't go all the way down the road like we should have.
I'm not down because they're gonna clip me and make me out to be a bad guy,
That's
bad
why you
person.
asked me that crazy question.
Yeah.
What a dick.
So shout out to Jimmy the Paisa, aka Jimmy the Masseuse, aka Jimmy the ruler of the Rancho Humilde Empire.
What up, Jimmy?
Jimmy Humilde enters the sneaker game, revealing Rancho Humilde's first sneaker made in Mexico, of course.
But of course, claro que sí.
So, yeah, Jimmy got his shoe out.
How do you feel about that shoe?
I think a lot of us are going to get it just because Jimmy did it.
I didn't ask that.
I can't really see the
How,
shoe.
how do you feel about the shoe? I think it's kind of cool, man. I dig the front. The front reminds me of a dunk. You know, the toe box reminds me of the dunk.
Honestly, I wish he would have went more designer on the heel.
Okay.
And it would have had the big ass cushion, but we haven't sunk our feet into that shit. So I think I'm gonna have to find out about that.
Holla, Jimmy. Holla back.
Jimmy the masseuse.
10.5, Jimmy.
If you guys don't know, Jimmy Humilde went to school to be a masseuse and he graduated with honors. So
He graduated with honors to be a masseuse.
yeah,
That's wild. Honors for massaging is wild.
fool, this Jimmy, he's the best.
You gotta be. I mean, obviously, right?
Got that Midas touch.
Damn.
Right here, NASA scientists predict that asteroid. NASA scientists
Whoa.
predict an asteroid will hit Earth on September 24th, 2082, with the force of 22 atomic bombs. I'm
What's
trying
that?
to do the math on that and see how
What's that
cute
gonna
it'll
do to
be.
us, Eyekon?
Probably, let's see. NASA scientists predicting that on September 24th, 2082, Earth will be hit by an asteroid with the force of 22 atomic bombs, and now they're trying to do everything to stop it from happening. What's the movie? Deep Impact? No. Armageddon.
Armageddon. That was a wild one. They're gonna blow it. They're gonna send some guys up into space to blow it up into pieces so it
150.
misses us.
It's about a third of a mile wide and about half the size of the asteroid that reportedly made the dinosaurs go extinct. So although Benru could cause devastation up to 600 miles from the crash site, it's not big enough to cause the whole planet to become extinct. So fuck off, camaradas. If we know that the lame ass fucking asteroid's gonna strike somewhere, homies, just
And it
leave.
ain't gonna wipe us out.
Just leave.
Psst. Don't even worry about it.
The force of 22 atomic bombs is different than the effects of 22 atomic bombs.
It's gonna go through the atmosphere and burn up and crumble up, and by the time it hits Earth, it's gonna be the size of a chihuahua's head.
That'd be fucking vicious. This seems like my kid's problem. Nasty.
Yes.
Nasty fucking
Savage.
business. That's fire. What would you do?
What would I do?
I don't want to close my eyes.
Man, I gotta. And I don't wanna. I don't know, bro. I'd probably be trying to find out who's got some underground bunkers.
Shout
know?
out to Kanye trying to build that underground bunker in fucking Malibu.
There's actually some. God, where was it? I forgot where I saw an advertisement. Was it L.A.? I don't know, but they're advertising an apartment complex underground. You saw that?
I wouldn't feel comfortable in there.
Right. Well, I was watching like Doomsday Preppers or something like that, right? Because that's always like been cool to me to see how people are gonna prepare when something like this might potentially happen, right? And I had some guy who was building containers, who was putting containers down in the ground, so just in case, and selling them off to people who were scared that some shit like this is gonna go down, right? And he was selling people containers underground, right? And it's like this little community, and he lives on the top. He lives on the top and controls the doors and everything underneath him.
So what happens if the control center gets fucking destroyed?
Or what happens if dude's a fucking just a maniac and decides to kidnap everybody?
I'd need a fail safe.
You know?
I would for sure need a fail safe, my boy.
And he gets on the mic and is just like, I'm transgender. You're all mine.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Nasty business, my boy. Damn. Yo,
They working in Oakland,
49
bro.
cars were stolen in Oakland over the weekend. Talk about
And they were all
Fast
and they were all Kias.
Furious.
They were all Kia.
I
it
can't
says
see the list. I can't see the list from here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Kia boys are up.
40 news, 49 cars, food community. Let's round up, make it 50. Rookie numbers. Randall Memphis Reigns back at it again. If you
Oh
guys
man.
get it, you get it. That's a Gone in 60 Seconds
Yeah.
reference for those of you that are not
Memphis.
familiar. Typical night in Oakland, I see.
I love it. The comments reign supreme.
Do you recall what the first car you stole was?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
What was it?
It was a Maserati, an old Maserati.
Really?
Yeah, an old one.
How'd you steal that?
The keys were inside it, and I knew it was an old man who drove it around, and I was walking by and I saw his keys inside it. I was it was cold, man. He had hired me to work on his like to clean the leaves and stuff like that of his yard, and it was the last day, and I was walking out of his driveway and I saw the keys inside it, and I just hopped in and took it. I
Damn.
hopped in and took it. Yeah, and it was crazy because it was like a weird type of stick, right? It was a weird type of stick shift. It was like backwards. Like you know how stick shifts got first up top, second on the bottom? Well, it
Uh-huh.
was first on the bottom, second on the top, right? And I went and I drove to the high school. I drove to the high school, went just tried to floss and everything, and the car was stalling. Boom, shutting down, turn it back on, boom, shutting down. I thought I was cool. So I went over to the homie's pad. I went over to the homie's pad and went out doing some stupid shit. I crashed at his crib and and my pops had called was blowing his house phone up. That was when people had house phones.
Cause Pops knew where you were.
He knew. Well, I had a main homie that I was always with, right? So he knew that he could call his house and the message was gonna get back to me no matter what, right? So we got back to his house, and his mom was like, "Hey, your pops is calling. Whoop de whoop. He's mad. He said you stole somebody's car, and they're about to call the cops and da 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 da." Because remember, I told you that the guy hired me to work on his yard, so he had new pops, right? So yeah, so I had to take the car back, and pops was threatening my life, and God brought the car back, man. So I guess I didn't really steal it. I borrowed it.
The first car I ever stole was from South Pasadena, and it was like a 95 through 97 black Acura Integra, and I was with my homie Malo from the hood.
Damn,
And
just
I,
like that. Call him out.
yeah, that fool's in prison. It's fine. What are they gonna do? Run this shit concurrent?
To
I already told this story, but on No Jumper
who?
to Lush One.
To who, bro?
We put that Lush pack in the air. Here's my fucking trophy to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Can you guys see the trophy? Anyways, point is that was a unique instance because the alarm was blaring the whole time the
The whole
car.
time?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's the best.
that's a wild feeling.
That's the best.
And when we ended up fucking parking it and going through the vehicle, when we went to the tracks, we took it from South Pasadena. We went all the way to the tracks right there, like on Mission Road, Alhambra Road area. If you guys are familiar with El Sereno and freaking South Pass and Alhambra, we went down Fair Oaks, took Fair Oaks, made a quick right onto Huntington Drive, made a quick left on Fremont, went all the way down Fremont until you hit Mission Road / Alhambra Road, made a right, went all the way down, went to the train tracks, whatever, whatever. And yeah, that fool had a blower in the whip. He had a couple $100 and some other miscellaneous bullshit. We got away with that one, brother.
It's always a good one.
Pretty vicious.
Have you ever ran from the cops that got away?
In a car?
In a car on foot?
On foot,
Anytime.
yes.
On foot?
On foot, yes. We were in El Sereno Middle School. We were smoking pea dogs. And we were we were smoking pea dogs and my bad. I was pulling up the next article. We were smoking pea dogs and somehow another LAPD got into the school and they chased us. Well, there's two different times. I got away once, same exact shit, ran from the same exact spot to the same exact fence, hit the fence, got away because we hit the homie's backyard that lived right across the street from the school, and where we all kicked it / lived was on the other side because I lived with my homie. You met the homie Richard or whatever. So yeah, but another time I got caught I tried to hit the fence and my chanclas
Oh,
and my Jordan slide ripped. And I got caught. I was 16 years old at the time, and I had the rocks in my mouth. I knew I was gonna get busted, so when I was running, I put the rocks in my mouth. I mean, it's not like it was a fucking. It's not like I had a fucking ounce. I only had like a little less than an 8 ball.
it was just it was like butt naked. The rocks were naked.
No, of course it wasn't
Oh,
a
it was
sack,
wrapped up. Oh,
but I
okay.
mean,
I was about to say that's crazy.
it still did its thing.
Oh man, yeah. I remember seeing a homie eat a rock one time, dude. He got real sick
Yeah, I would never
throwing
do
up
that.
everywhere.
But they
He
picked me
definitely
up.
had to do it though. Yeah.
They took me to my sister's house because I wasn't living with my mom at the time because she was in Pasadena because I
Woo.
couldn't. I'd already become homeless, I guess you could say, right? And
Without a home.
so my baby's mom wasn't gonna let me come in because they technically weren't my legal's guardians. So she was pregnant across the street from where my sister lived in the hood, and I couldn't go inside my baby's mom's house because they were my legal guardians. And my sister ended up coming home as we were waiting. Like we were there for 20 minutes. They're like, "Yeah, bro, you're lying. Your sister doesn't live here." I was like, "Dog, I'm telling you, my sister lives here. My baby's mom is right. It's his fucking sister's house." Whatever, right? And my sister pulled up and they were like, "Yo, are you his fucking sister?" And she was like, "Yeah, what the fuck? What did he do?" He was like, "He was trespassing on school property. We're gonna give him a chance this time." You know what I'm saying? But they didn't find the crack, and guess what happened when they left? Smoked that shit, actually. Anyways, moving on. What do you know about the Two Tone Twins?
I do know that they're at the center of some whack ass controversy right now that they should know better than to be doing.
What's the whack ass controversy, my boy?
Where they're right there saying in their song they're talking about I work hard like a beaner. And that's wild to me because they super look Hispanic
Can I?
or Mexican or Latino. I don't know what they are, you
Have
know,
you
but
heard their speech patterns though?
what?
Do they speak like they're Hispanic or do they speak like they're something
I
else?
don't think it matters.
But can you kind of understand where I'm coming from?
I do. I do and somebody touched in on this. Um
Who was
with
it?
this is something who was it? I think Meansy. And he touched in on it and he said this is something that we have to nip in the butt. Some people had made comments saying, "Oh, well, you know, Mexicans say the N word and you know, and it's the same as the N word and you know what he was saying was that it's far from the same, you know. The N word's been commercialized. You know, the N word's been commercialized and been part of of commercial speech and hip hop with the whites, with the blacks, with the browns, with the Asians, and Beaner has not been. And that's something we don't want to be commercialized. We don't want it to be cool to call each other Beaner. We don't call each other Beaner, you know. So it don't matter if it's Beana or Beaner. It don't matter.
Me and Adam 22 had this conversation. Me and Drummer Boy have had this conversation in regards to CNG saying something like that, frijolero or whatever, same shit, right? But
Corny.
I think it's weird. I think I don't know what they're trying to do. I know who that model is.
I
Yeah,
just think
I think
it's
they're out of pocket for it.
definitely that part.
It's
Definitely
never
out of
gonna.
pocket.
They have to understand, dog. They're like they might be out of touch with the way the general public feels, but sweethearts, if you guys are somehow watching this or if this shit gets clipped, let me inform you right now.
That ain't
It's
it, mama.
never, ever, ever gonna go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never gonna be acceptable. And it's not even that we're trying to hold on to our cultura and we're super, super freaking orgullo. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. It has nothing to do with brown pride or nothing like that. It's just the fact that Beaner will never, ever, ever be a fucking term of endearment.
Ever.
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 I highly, highly doubt it. And I mean, I'll give you an A for effort, F for accuracy. Nice try.
Get out of here.
Ooh,
Get the fuck out of here.
this is fire right here. This fool Phoenix flexing.
What about Big Phoenix?
So, what some of you may or may not know is this fool Phoenix flexing has been locked up in his deal and hasn't been able to do shit for the longest. So all you've been
Cold.
able to see him do is feature, 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 feature. And now my boy
It's free.
is free. So if you guys saw the food community interview, if you haven't, please take the
For
time.
sure.
Go watch it later on when you're bored on the shitter, or if you are like me and you listen to podcasts in the shower or something, or I don't know, whatever the fuck it is you do, go watch the Phoenix Flexion interview and he explains that basically if he when he drops his new music video on his own channel, just know within a week he's dropping a project. So Phoenix Flexin, welcome back to the free world, my boy.
Stay up.
You're free now. We highly appreciate everything you've done with Shoreline Mafia for the food and on the you know what I'm saying, for all the foods, and here you are all alone
Kill it.
out and about
How do
to do your thing.
you think he's gonna kill it?
I know things I can't say here on the news, but yes, he is gonna kill it, and you'll see him with a familiar face real soon.
He's got some big moves coming.
He has some nasty business coming up real fucking soon, my boys.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear.
He's gonna do a sick move. Him and I can't say. I want to say it so
Say
bad.
it. Say
I
it.
can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I want to, but I can't.
No manches. What do we got next?
Chicago Raza rolls deep to downtown Chicago to celebrate Mexico's Independence Day, my boys.
This man is grilling on his truck. Oh, he really was.
He was grilling on his truck.
I like that. I like to see that. I really like to see that, bro. I really like to see Mexicans parading up, bro, because I'm half Puerto Rican and half Mexican, right? So, I grew up always seeing Puerto Rican Day parades all the time, right? But you don't see you don't see the raza doing it like that. You know what I mean? And that's good to see. That's amazing to see. Look at the flags flying, big dog.
This fool said, "Hold on, let's take our time and address the chat real quick."
Oh, we're dressing the chat now?
Just real quick, shout out to El Sereno. Gracias, street philosopher. Highly appreciate you, camarada. I remember as a youngster, we used to steal stereos in Camarillo. Scandalous ass Camarillo pills. These fools used to steal cars from the fucking Camarillo freaking outlet fools. Scandalous business. Sounds like you fools are in a fishbowl. It sounds like we're in a fishbowl? Is our audio fucked up, fellas? Phoenix supposed to be at the Ice Cube concert in Stockton. Hey, is the homie right about the fishbowl bullshit, or is he tripping? I never use the N word. This show should be called Torta Tuesday. Nando, please don't get blocked, my boy. Please, I beg of you.
Torta Tuesday?
Tommy Montoya, shout out to the homie. Homie Vato SFU are more respectable and appropriate words to use amongst raza. Facts.
Facts.
Shout out to the homie Central Cal.
He said, nah, it's straight. Audio is good.
Damn, check your speakers, camarada.
And your Wi-Fi.
Hey, Cinderella, go find yourself a fella.
Fella.
Foo Evening News, we highly appreciate
Tres
it.
puntos like spider.
Audio is good, nah, straight, no, it's good. Salute from New Mexico. Tommy Montoya, shout out to you, my boy. The audio is much better than before. So look, so look, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I have been lagging it to have my editing team finish all the freaking videos. As you could see, we're developing a lot of new shows. The homie Alex Enamorado had the Street Vendor podcast. That's a vibe every Saturday. You see the Ike and Tina show that just dropped. Fire, fire, fire. So that's dope as hell, right? That drops every Tuesday.
We got. Do we talk about that?
Oh yeah, so we have a new show that we just filmed again today. It's called Foodie, and it's our food review show. You know what I'm saying? We go to we go to restaurants, we eat the fucking food. As simple as that, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta put extra toppings on it.
No pun intended.
We know other people do food shows. So do we now. And
Watch ours.
it's me, Rich Homie Juan, and this fool Smoke. But like obviously Rich Homie Juan, as you can see, hasn't posted a lot of things lately on the page because my boy has been sick. He's down for the count. But the show must continue, so here we are. You know what I'm saying? Juan is with us in spirit, my boy. Bendiciones, camarada. We wish you well.
Bendiciones.
I just talked to that fool before I fucking got on live. Anyways, what other shows we got? So we got the food show, we got the street vendor show, we got me and my wife's show.
Cantina, fire.
Thursdays, every other Thursday we're gonna do a music review. So depending on what's going on for me this Thursday,
Ooh.
probably do a music review. Speaking of the music review, the editing staff will be sending out the music review fools. The staff is on it. Don't trip. We got you, etc., etc.
Salute. Man, salute Central.
What
Salute
else?
Kwame Montoya, man.
I feel like there's some other shit I should be telling you about. I don't know right now. What else happened recently in the news?
Tune in at all costs. At all costs. There's so many different things cracking.
Damn,
I see Tupac. What's that all about?
Nah,
What's that Pac post?
that's a comparison.
I don't like that. I didn't like that one.
It's a comparison. It's a comparison. Trust me.
I
I don't want to say exactly, but if I skip it, it ain't news. If I skipped it, it ain't news. President of El Salvador puts Joe Biden on blast on social media. Something so big and powerful cannot be destroyed so quickly unless the enemy comes from within. The most powerful country in the world is falling so fast that it makes you rethink what the real reasons are. And he's saying it's sabotage. What do you think, my boy? You think Sleepy Joe is just fucking us up?
Man, I man, at this point, man, when you start to see the dude, man, when you start to see the dude talking shit, it's like, how can it's hard to think like how can he not be fucking shit up, dog? You know what I mean? I mean, dude can't ride a bike, he can't count, he can't, you know what I mean?
Why he crashed the bike, huh?
Hey, dude, he fell over right on his. This is wild. I know he's old though. You know, old people fall and shit. But I mean, that's wild, bro. Just look at Sleepy Joe, bro.
Fire.
You know,
Someone said yet 99% of El Salvadorians would rather be freaking in the U.S. Nasty.
I see no cap there.
Speaking of El Salvador, I'm craving a papusa. I don't want to read these comments. It gets too vicious. So what do you think? So would you rather have Trump as a president or Joe Biden?
Definitely Trump. Definitely Trump.
I agree. Today we were with Compa Raider and Palmdale Gary. I know I should have posted some shit.
Gary had a MAGA hat on.
Gary had a fucking Trump hat on. That shit was vicious, fool.
And he was so happy too in it. He was so happy.
Sick ass fool. What about yeah, moving forward, I think Trump, big Trump dog, president for sure. If anyone else wins, we know it was rigged. Facts.
It's pretty safe to say that the majority of the country would choose Trump over Sleepy Joe any day of the week right about now.
What do you think about this? Did you see the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
So you saw Terrence Crawford annihilate him.
Yes.
Haha.
It was horrible.
Oscar De La Hoya says Terrence Crawford will make Canelo look like a baby if they ever boxed.
Terrence will make Canelo look like that.
Yes.
That's not the first time. That's not the first person I've heard say that Crawford. Oh no, you know what? Yeah, that Crawford will take it. No. I heard that
Charlo?
Yeah, Charlo will take it against Canelo. How do you feel about that one?
Look, Canelo is one of the most highly decorated boxers ever.
But he's also older now.
Older and smarter.
He's definitely smarter. But you don't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
You don't think that a young cat with a fresh brain.
He's not that much younger, fool.
Has a chance to take him.
He's been around for a while too. The Charlo twins.
Well,
excuse me.
How much younger is he than Canelo?
That phone's dead. That's not good. Chat, help us out. How old is Jermel Charlo? How old is 33?
And Canelo?
35, right?
Really? He's that young.
33. Ah!
I'm so wrong then.
What's it feel like to be wrong in the presence of someone that's always right?
I think I'm in the presence of somebody who always says they right.
What's up, big dog?
What's going down?
I'm in the wrong chair to be talking like that. Hold on. Oh, no, I'm not.
You're in the wrong body to be talking like that.
I'm in the right chair. What's up? Nasty business, huh?
I love it because I know.
Look, I think Terrence Crawford. I kind of want to say this.
Don't say it. Because I don't
Canelo
believe it.
Alvarez is maybe the best, one of the best boxers ever for sure. His defense to me, a lot of people don't talk about his defense. That fool's the real Matrix to me. And some people talk about his loss to Beevil, whatever. That fool is a giant compared to this fool. It just is what it is. But when it all boils down to it, Canelo's gonna devour. Pause. Charlo Jermel. I think that with all my heart. I'm willing to bet Feria that he will. Like bet real money. Like we'll put the money on an online escrow and it releases it to whoever's the winner. These are the facts. So if you fools want to bet, hit me in the DM if you think Charlo's gonna win. Um and do I think Terrence Crawford will beat Canelo? It's possible. It's a possibility.
It's definitely possible, but I don't think he will.
It's a possibility because I think they're all 33. It's a great year. 33 years old across the board.
It's a good number.
Shout out to freaking the best boxer, freaking Saul Alvarez. What else we got right here? Sick ass fool.
Somebody said I finally got used to Eykon's laugh. Yes.
What do you think about Sean Strickland says if you're a Chicano born in America, you're not Mexican, you're a Mexican American?
Put down the fucking flag, he says. Disrespectful.
I'm sorry that we haven't got to the technological point.
Send me a Mexican flag.
I'm sure
If you are
guys at home,
Hispanic and you aren't American,
I'm sure you guys at home can hear this shit, but we can't hear it yet because I haven't I do everything on my own up here, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to learn all this shit. But next week I'm having an expert come and show me how to play
Sound
this.
for y'all.
Yeah. Sound for No, they can hear the
Okay,
sound.
here, but we can't.
We can't hear the shit.
you're not a Mexican.
Clearly,
Put down
we
the
don't hear the
fucking
shit.
flag. You are an American. You are Hispanic. You can even say Latin, but
'cause
you're
you
a
can hear it?
fucking American.
Nah.
Remove that from your vocabulary, Nina. I'm so sick of you trying to. Every time you fucking send me a message, you send me a fucking Mexican flag. If you are Hispanic and you aren't American, you're not a Mexican. Put down the fucking
he
flag.
said.
You
Bro,
are an
if you're a
American.
Chicano
You
born
are
in America. I mean, you can't be a Chicano not born in America. So come on, bro. You're already erroneous.
So that fool went to Corona High, according to the good homie Malo Mac,
Wow.
the Riverside legend. He was like, "Yeah, this is coming from a guy fucking went to freaking Corona High." Malo Mac doesn't talk like that, but yeah. I think that fool was a professional UFC fighter. He's talking mad reckless. But I mean, with that being said, he can still fall down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he still get his ass knocked down.
But with that being said, how do you feel about that? Do you identify as Puerto Rican, Mexican, American, or are you just Mexican, or are you just Puerto Rican, or what the fuck are you, my boy?
I'm both. I'm both.
No, I don't
love
mean it
both.
like that. I mean like, let me ask you this. Let's just-
Latino. Latino.
No, absolutely. But let's just that was half. I'm half. We're all halves. Let me ask you this then: if Mexico were to declare war against America, or vice versa, we were to be at war, would you go for America or would you go for Mexico?
That's wild. I don't,
If
that's pretty
Mexico
wild.
and Puerto Rico clicked up and said "fuck America," would you who would you choose, America or them?
That'd be hard. That's really hard, bro. I don't
Well,
know. I don't know how to answer that. I really don't. I really don't know how to answer that because, we this is a place, regardless of what how fucked up shit is in America, it's still a better place. of as far as opportunities, opportunistically, you know what I mean? Our people have more opportunities here than back where we're from, and it'd be hard to tear something down that's offering that to our people, you know. So
So, but what about
it's a hard
the
decision, bro.
75-cent Don Julio shots that we were taking in Puerto Rico?
We were taking Don Julio shots. I thought we weren't. I thought we were drinking Corona.
What about all the shots that we took at that restaurant though? Or that, excuse me, that bar?
What about it though?
They were only like 75 cents. You don't like 75-cent shots?
Do you? You're asking me a heavy duty question, and then you want me to base an answer off of 75-cent shots.
Yeah.
You're a wild boy, bro. So obviously you're not the person to ask that question to. You probably shouldn't be even asking that question to anybody either.
Hey, fool, check it out, dog. I'm about
Because
to buy.
because at a time of war, somebody could just offer you a 75-cent shot and just be like, "Hey, big dog, here, take
Now,
this."
honestly, I'm technically, like, secretly about to buy a piece of land in Mexico. Because when it gets sticky, icky, icky up here, I'm fucking out of here.
Well, they're saying,
I'll
and
broadcast from Mexico.
there's the studies show that our generation is actually gonna be going through what our parents and grandparents went through as far as immigration wise, which is leaving our home to go somewhere else to live a better life. And that's what inflation is doing to us right now.
I seem to be inflating just fine.
You got to work on the deflation.
Fire. I respect it.
I mean, who are you choosing?
I'm choosing Mexico, my boy.
You're choosing Mexico. So if you choose Mexico and we totally annihilate the United States and then it becomes Mexico again, right? Do you think we're going to have the same opportunities that we have now to be able to make it?
I think I'm going to be okay. As long as all the people and all the wonderful foods at home continue to watch and support.
I mean, if Mexico takes over the United States, do you think that the social media is going to run like it runs now?
I personally believe, yes, it will.
Man, who knows? Who knows?
Don't
That's
trip,
that's
big
what I
dog.
mean by opportunities. I can't answer that question, man. That's crazy. That's a crazy question.
Nah, let's be real. We're all going to get drafted. We're all going to get drafted.
For real? If you got drafted, would you go surf or would you bounce out?
Well, if you bounce out, you're fucked.
I mean, bounce out to where,
Mexico. You like that?
That's amazing.
That shows nasty business. Guys, real quick before we get into the next topic, you have no idea what kind of day I had. Could I say that on the news? Because this ain't no regular news. This ain't fucking ABC, right? Do whatever the fuck we want up here. Matter of fact, where's my fanny pack at, my boys? I need my vape.
Really?
Let's smoke on the news.
Let's do it.
Marlon. Marlon. Nah, not that vape, my boy. I got my own. I don't know where your mouth's been.
On you, baby.
Go get my fanny pack out the whip.
You know, I'm on that God smoke, that God pod.
The God Pod? You are on the God Pod. No
Woo-hoo-hoo!
cap. Hey, so look, let's get into this next. Okay, like I was saying,
How dare you call us the Marshmallow Show?
like the marshmallow from Ghostbusters at the very least. Hey,
Is that because you want some more?
damn, that was fucking cute. Hey, nah, so look, today, guys, I woke up very early in the morning to finish the Ike and Tina show. We finished it, we uploaded it. Great. You guys got to see it. Numbers are doing great. We highly appreciate all the love and support. I then left to No Jumper to be live at 10 a.m. I was live on No Jumper. Damn, did you realize it was open? You want to check and make sure nothing fell out? That looks. Are you sure? Critical, critical. What about my whole ass wallet? No.
Oh wow.
Here. So so I went to No Jumper. We did what that did. I was on air with DeJean Paul and freaking Skinny from the Nine. Cool. Then we went to Compa Raiders restaurant, Zenor Sushi, and mother freaking San Fernando Valle, camaradas. And we had a sick ass filming episode of Foodies. You know what I'm saying? Foodies. Because we're foodies and we're fools. Get it? Duh. And then we drove back in hour traffic. Recovered? Ha ha! Shout to the Dolce & Gabbana wallet I didn't want to lose. Thanks a lot, buckaroo. And so after that, we got here. I had to set up all of this setup for the very first time right here. Under pressure with only like 30 minutes left. And we got it done. And now I'm like, this is
I
my
tried to help, and he didn't let me. So
this is my first time smoking on air, I
Nope.
think. Ever. This is my first time smoking on air right now.
bro, this is your first time smoking with me in like how
Technically,
long you been with Negra?
technically speaking,
The last time
I
we smoked.
smoked during the Lush Pack video. I may not have
Okay, all right, you
inhaled.
did, baby. You baby smoked a little bit. But the last time that I blazed it with you was maybe 8 or 9 years ago.
Scary. Every time I cough, I get scared.
And that's why. So if you don't know the reason why he stopped smoking,
It
what it did, like all of a sudden hit you different?
always hits different, puppy. Pause.
Oh,
I said that wrong. That shit did not go good.
no cap.
What the fuck were we saying?
Why did you stop smoking? Because we used to take dabs before the gym and go wild. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just like smoked one day and it just, I don't know, you got paranoid or something happened. What the hell happened to you?
Just snapped, brother.
Who am I?
That was your dream, not mine. That was your fucking
That
dream.
was your reality.
I know who I've been, baby. Nah, honestly, I don't know. I think, just for the record, guys, this is like, it's called Kinda High. I'm not sponsored yet. I've been trying to get them to give me ferias and more carts. Not working. They don't give a shit about me. They haven't even answered my DMs. Nasty business.
That's because they really are.
So, long story short, it's a CBD THC blend. So this one right here is 60% CBD.
40% THC?
Nah, like 20% THC.
No shit.
I'll show you the box right
Okay, some like Delta 8 type joint.
now. Relax, homies.
That's the point, right?
Let's get into this next topic
Let's
real
go.
quick. Despite loan amounts beginning to taper off,
Hell no.
the average monthly payments are continuing to increase at interest rates as interest rates rise. In quarter one in 2023, the average monthly payment for a new vehicle increased to 725 from 650 the previous year, and used vehicles came in at 516 this quarter from 505 in quarter one in 2022. So,
If you're paying 650 for
and
your
this is
car, I
according to
envy you.
Experian, which is one of the major credit bureaus. So, if you don't mind disclosing, how much do you pay for your nice vehicle? You don't got to say what your vehicle is.
900.
900. I pay a combined total of $1,900 and 1950, I think. Yeah, $1,950
Yeah,
for both my cars.
for
Not
both whips.
insurance not included.
Yeah, that's just the car. Yeah, 900 is no insurance, right?
And if you
So we
guys
got insurance.
and if you guys saw the Ike and Tina show last week, was it last week? I don't know if I'm high again now. Long story short, she got a DUI, so our insurance is expensive as fuck.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. DUIs are crazy, bro. And then
Have
when
you
they
got one?
no hell no.
Don't say it like
You would
that, dude.
think that I would have, right? Because you know how much I used to drink.
You wanna nah, fuck
Say
it.
it. Say it.
No, I
It's a
wasn't gonna
crazy
say
story.
shit. I wasn't gonna say shit, my boy.
Well, then get them off me then.
Well, fuck it then. Let's say it now.
Say it.
Okay, so you'll hear this fool say "get him off me" occasionally in random instances that just
Where
make
we're
sense to
mentioning
us.
alcohol.
So we were at the Roosevelt Hotel, right?
Yeah.
I was shooting a music video for him and Any Means and Savvy the Third from Long Beach. These fools were getting drunk. They got into an argument about is Long Beach even part of Los Angeles and all kinds of crazy shit, right?
It is.
So these fools knocked down a couple of bottles or what have you. They then we left. Me and this were leaving, like, cause I'm not trying to kick it, as you guys may have heard. I ain't trying to kick it too often after I film, even if it is my own homies. So we left, but this fool was drunk as shit. So we jumped, and at the time it was a brand new Lexus SUV. We jump in this fool's brand new Lexus SUV, and I'm driving, cause as you guys know, I don't drink like that. So I'm whipping, and then this fool starts doing drunk fool shit. Like he starts, I don't know, fool.
Was I throwing up yet?
Oh, that's what it was. He
Was I
started
throwing up
throwing
yet?
up. This fool began throwing up. So I kind of put his face out the window while he was throwing up, shit like that, right? My boy was throwing up on himself a little bit. So I was like, oh shit, this is vicious. So I pulled over. Or he was like, pull over. Pull over. So I was like, all right, for sure. I pulled over. We stopped at a gas station. I was trying to get this fool out of the car. So he got in the back. I went to the front seat to grab him. This fool went to the back seat. I went to the back seat, went to the front seat, and I started like I'm not gonna say I manhandled my homie, but I started using more force. And all this fool said was,
Oh.
"Eyekon, get him off me, dog. Get these fools off me." And I'm like, "Dick, it's me. I'm trying to help you go throw up so we could get the fuck home. Get him off
You-
me. Get him off me, dog."
I felt like, man, bro, there was like three of you.
That's valid.
Get them off me.
That shit was crazy. Where we going with
Oh
the story,
man,
fool? Did
I
I just
don't,
go on
I
a
don't know.
high?
That was just a crazy story. It was just a crazy story, and it's part of the reasons why I don't drink anymore.
Oh, that's what it was.
It's part of the reasons why I don't drink anymore, and it's just I lose control, man. You know, off the henny.
Valid.
And for the fucking record, Long Beach is fucking a part of LA. So
It's definitely a part of Los Angeles County.
Los Angeles County, exactly, not Los Angeles City, right? Because we had that discussion about El Sereno and Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
And East LA and all that. So, because I'm from Whittier, bro, and like the older cats
Oh,
always considered Whittier like they didn't like that south that Sela when we say we're from Southeast LA. They were always like, no, it's east, it's east. There's only East LA. There's not a Southeast LA, and I was always just like, damn, is it like Far East
yeah.
or what, because it definitely is not East LA. You know what I mean? Well, Southeast LA is what we've always called it, but I don't know because
Yeah.
you always say you're from East LA.
I'm from East LA. I'm not from Northeast LA.
Right? But some people would say, no, you're from El Sereno.
Well, some people from
Some
Sereno will
try
try
to
to say,
differentiate,
yeah, yeah, no.
right? But
No, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. So when I say I'm from the East Side, I mean of Los Angeles, not the city East LA. But I say East LA, even though that's a city, but I actually mean it's the East Side anyways.
oh man, kind of high.
Point is, I pay a lot of fucking money for my cars.
Hey, and the cool part about it is that right now in the car industry, the interest rates are lower to buy a used car than it is to buy a brand new car right now.
I thought
That's the cool part about it.
I remember when it was a higher interest rate off the rip to get a used car.
You remember that?
Yeah, well, that's what they did to me, my boy, the first time I got the newer car.
You remember the Malibu,
Oh shit, I do remember the Malibu. That shit went through some stuff.
bro? And,
Had a
and you know what?
badass
Hey,
Malibu.
but we there's levels to this shit, you know what I'm saying? When you coming from the hood, when you come from the hood and you don't have money and everything like that, and the used car dealerships are the only place that, or maybe you got some bad credit or you don't got a job, and you know what I mean, the used car dealerships are the only place that sometimes we could get a whip from, man. And you got to settle for that 12% interest rate, 15% interest rate until work on your credit, because there's nobody in the hood teaching us about credit and shit.
Nah, I feel it.
I don't know.
What about in music news? What do you think about J.I. Bands and Bravo the Bag Chaser with a collab on the way?
I think that's gonna go ham.
That shit's gonna go
I
freaking
think
up,
it's gonna
huh?
go ham. I
Did,
think Bravo got the Midas touch. Anything he touched turned to gold, bro. You know, and that's facts. And
he's a young man, fool.
Dope, and he's real humble too.
Ah,
Cool,
this fool's cool as shit.
cool, bro, cool. I haven't met Ji Bands.
I
You
haven't
know,
met J.I. either.
he's got a crazy he's got crazy momentum in San Bernardino. You know, and he's always had that this whole life. He's always, been popping in the city, so I mean, shit, bro, I think them together is ham.
That's right. Um, you haven't seen my expert opinion, huh? We were talking about it. You haven't seen
No,
it?
no, I haven't seen it.
I declared Doughboy 909 the best rapper in the San Bernardino County.
In San Bernardino County, and all or in San Bernardino County,
Well, I just meant in the Dino.
in the Dino.
He's the best rapper from the Dino to me. A lot of people said
What makes him the best rapper? How does, what factors add into that?
views,
Okay,
social impact,
okay,
philanthropy,
oh,
street status.
okay, oh wow, okay, yeah, that Doughboy 909 covers all those big time. He gives back, right? His numbers are crazy. He's consistent. He's consistently been dropping since he started, right? And his shit's only going up.
Yep.
His social status is crazy in the Dino,
Facts.
particularly the West Side. You know what I mean? They love him out there. They fucking with him tough, you know. And yeah, like I said, he does give back. He's a philanthropist for sure. Hood philanthropist.
I said I said he's the best, but I gave J.I. Bands his flowers, I believe, because he is definitely his numbers are definitely there. I haven't really seen much of his philanthropy stuff if he has given back to the community, but his numbers are there. My boy makes cool moves, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't drop as often as Doughboy, but he is there, you
He's
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
prevalent in the scene. Yeah.
In other news, a Los Angeles gym owner, the Los Angeles gym owner wants to have an old iconic Kobe and Gigi mural removed.
Oh, the gym owner was told to remove it.
That's by the landlord,
Oh
which is
man.
strange as shit. Like, why would you want this epic ass mural removed when in fact the person that's right there still paying rent? Like, what do they want to paint the walls? Like I don't get it. Like, what color do they want to change it to? Like, not black or what? Fool, I mean the fucking base color, fool. Relax. We're on the news, fool. We're live. Don't fuck around, my boy. That was crazy. Start talking, my boy.
Yes.
With profound sadness, I must share that today I received notice from my landlord that I must remove the Kobe and LA mural from our walls. Hardcore Fitness LA owner Cecilia Moran texted KTLA. She texted this shit? Who does she have to anyways?
Yeah,
She was told as
what's
she
that number?
she said she has 11 days left to remove that shit, my boy.
Oh, so they put the clock on her.
A change.org petition has been made to gather signatures to preserve the mural. We believe that this mural serves as a powerful symbol of inspiration, unity, and resilience for our city. Therefore, we urge the business owner to reconsider their decision and keep this meaningful tribute intact.
Yeah, man, but the business owner is different from the landlord, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So you could tell the business owner everything you
Whatever
want,
the
man.
fuck you want.
Yeah.
The
That's the
landlord is
cool
for
part.
sure an old Asian guy.
Oh man.
That was right.
Oh man.
That was fire. That was right here. Take it down and watch them go out of business. He must be a Clippers fan. Yeah, we don't need a dead basketball player on my wall. It's not racism, it's business.
It's the
Damn.
guy from Midtown. You're wild.
That was a freaking monster out here in these streets.
You're wild.
That was
And the
definitely wild.
277 people who like that are wild too.
Let's see the first reply. Fuck it. Don't hate, bruh. Nah, it's lame. Hold on.
The bra with BRAH
The
is wild.
owner is being told to take it down. You're definitely not from SoCal.
This man is only below Jesus here. He's definitely with.
So Hey, fool. Fuck, you're gonna get us canceled. I respect it.
Well, you know what G Malone said.
What do you say?
Cancel these nuts.
Hey, what do you think about the freaking these fools hitting the lick at the Chanel store, my boy?
I think they're hitting licks. I like that jump though. Rewind that. Can we that valiant frolic over the rope was wild. Oh yeah, they got it. They clipped him real quick. That's some dude who doesn't even work there. Oh, that's amazing. And you know what? People are saying that
Look at this lady. Bam!
got him, look.
I want to know where
She
that
took
lady
that role
flew
like a
to.
jujitsu master.
I want to know where that lady flew to when she got cracked by the other fool that she tried to step in front of. Watch. Look at. Look, watch. Wait, wait. Not them. Not them. Not them. Not them. Not them. Wait, this. Wait, wait. This lady. This lady right here. Watch, watch, watch. Just wait. Look. Bah!
Oh, oh, she's out of the frame
Yeah,
with it.
she went
Yeah,
somewhere over here.
she
She's
yeah,
out of here.
she did the slip and slide.
What do you think about them hitting licks like this?
I think it's wild. They're saying that they're hitting licks because of the new law or something like that, saying that they can't be stopped for jacking anything that's under $1,000. But to me, they're hitting every spot where a wallet is $1,000, a purse is $4,000, right? So if they're that
I
much,
think
then
they're
how come
doing
they
it.
can't get stopped?
Say what you just said again.
They said that there was a change in law saying that anybody who's stealing anything under a certain amount, I think it was like $950 or $1,000, if they're stealing from
It's a misdemeanor or something.
yeah, well, it's not a stoppable offense. They're like, don't touch them, don't stop them,
I
or whatever.
thought, if I'm not mistaken, I thought a new law passed that said these fools are not even allowed to touch the
Touch them.
shoplifters.
Yeah, if the merchandise is below a
Oh,
certain
so
dollar
there's a
amount,
cap.
I think so. I
So
believe
that lady stepping in front of that fool trying to think she was gonna get a charging foul called on him.
she got hockey checked, bro.
I
But to me, it's like they're obviously grabbing more than $1,000 worth of shit,
think
you know.
so
But I mean,
look,
like, dude,
it's
got to be insured.
I used to do stupid shit like this when I was homeless, like when I was like 16, 17, 18, and I wasn't licking Chanel stores and
We're doing
man,
beer runs, bro.
nah, fuck a beer run. I
That's
was
what.
going inside like Macy's and JC Penney's and walking out with all the clothes. I remember one time I had a job interview somewhere else and I went to Macy's and I peeled like 5 suits.
Bro, we used to go to J.C. Penney's and take the Lakers jerseys.
Fire.
And then just stand outside at the end of the block and swing them at cars and slang them off,
Damn.
you know? But I mean, that's crazy, but nothing like this. Anytime we ran in and jacked something, it was a beer run or we were there used to be this liquor store where um right as you walked out, you could bend the corner and be gone into the neighborhood. And he always kept gallons of Jose Cuervo like right in the middle, like on some weird decoration. We go in there, do 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 do, boom, grab 2 gallons each. The homie would be either waiting in a van right there with a sliding door, jump in that motherfucker, or we'd be gone into the streets. Boom, the homie lived right up the corner. Jose Cuervo'd out.
That's crazy. What do you think
Furious? Oh,
what do you think about this fool right here? Julio Urias's locker has been removed from Dodger fucking Stadium. The team returned to Los Angeles after a 6-game road trip, and reporters noticed his locker was gone. And when asked about it, Dodgers manager Dave Roberts said he learned about the move 5 minutes ago and called it an organizational thing. Urias has been placed on administrative leave by the Major League Baseball Association or whatever the fuck after he was arrested on felony domestic violence charges days prior. On September 30, he was taken into custody in a parking lot near the BMO Stadium. Urias was charged with felony corporal injury against a spouse. MLB is investigating the incident. You know who was there when that happened? Chris Apple.
really?
He was right there. He saw it all happen. I think he's gonna be a. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't
He
don't
really was there.
don't do it, Manzana.
He really was there though.
That's wild. This is the
So
second time, right?
Yeah, I don't think this is the first time.
Right, this is the second time, and
It's definitely not the
organizational
last.
thing my ass because they took his jerseys down before they took the locker down.
Keep in mind this is 4 days ago, so this probably did happen first.
Yeah. Well, I read before I saw. Uh. Well, I guess it's just about what I saw then. I guess right. I saw first that his jerseys were removed, and then I saw they re, the news came out that his locker was gone too.
Interesting.
But either way, that organizational thing is blown out of the water because they took his jerseys down either before or after. So,
My boy got too drunk watching the Messi game. And I say Messi game because Lionel Messi plays for Miami. They were playing Miami that night.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like a big thing.
man, maybe his girl's like a Giants fan or something.
What? It's a fucking. It's soccer, fool.
This dude,
No, he's a baseball player.
exactly, who beat up on his wife.
Oh, you're saying she was a Giants fan? Weak.
You slept on that one. It wasn't weird.
I
I got out here high.
yeah, I got high, man.
I got
got
out
too
here
high.
high, bro. He took half a rip.
I took like 5 rips, my boy. Play
Oh,
back the news, my boy.
let's go. Let's go.
What do you think about publicly beating up women
That is super wild.
at a fucking game
That's super wild.
in the VIP?
Yeah, he's giving no fucks, bro. He's giving no fucks, bro. That's that.
He
He's
looks.
got that God complex. You know what I mean? My boy's just smashing on his chick, dude, in public in the VIP.
In the VIP. He could have. Anyways, I don't even want to go there.
He could at least done it in GP or
He could have at least took her inside the suite, my boy.
oh dang.
Because it's on the field and the
They're catching
suite's
everybody
inside.
beating on their lady. You can't get away with that shit. You're that hot, bro. No matter what, that elevator camera be coming in clutch when these motherfuckers be whooping their lady's ass in the elevator. It's always in the
Have we
elevator,
dropped
bro.
the MC Magic interview yet?
I'm not sure.
We haven't dropped the MC Magic interview yet? That's fucking crazy.
I heard he said some conspiracy type stuff on there.
Nah, he didn't spit no conspiracy.
No,
shit
it was
on
just
there.
about the bricks, huh?
What
He
bricks?
said China has a master plan to
Speaking
overthrow
of a
the
mad
US.
plan, because they got them nukes inside their hands.
How about that lady that got hit by a brick? What? What kind of brick? She got hit in the nose?
What about MC Magic doing a backflip?
MC Magic did a backflip?
What?
He was the one who did the backflip when you did the push-ups?
How do you not? How,
Well, I didn't know MC Magic did the backflip, bro.
where the fuck is this post
I would never
at?
even see that coming in my head, bro. Like
Where's the backflip post at, my boy?
MC Magic did a backflip.
The backflip post? Oh, here you go.
Respectfully, how old is Vato?
56 years old.
Damn, I know he felt that when he went home. Did he take his shoes off?
Yeah, he had to take his shoes off, my
He
boy.
took the pandas off?
Panda, panda,
They're the
panda.
pandas, fool.
This fool didn't think I could do 20 push-ups. Fuck does that mean? We've worked out together, motherfucker.
Crazy.
That's a 300-pound fucking push-up, my boy.
You ain't lying.
It is.
I know. You did all right.
Three.
You did all right too. The elbows hit the 90-degree.
Yeah, no, I had to
Alright.
make sure my elbows hit the 90-degree. I don't want
Alright.
to was talking shit. I knew I was getting filmed. Some people
I
are gonna say
don't like how you went up like that though.
I have to.
Put the
Fool.
little cheeks up in the air.
It's like a little break.
I bet.
Damn, that looked inappropriate as
You
fuck.
see that twerking for MC Magic.
Whoa, vicious, and he was right next to me. Hey, and,
La,
he,
la,
tried
la,
to,
la, la, la.
and he tried to cheat me on the count, fool.
Oh,
Motherfucker tried to cheat me on the count. Look at that.
I mean, I think you
Damn.
came out on the light end, dog. You didn't have to do no backflip or nothing.
That would have been vicious. What'd you think about it?
I think that was pretty cool, man. You got your money.
Did we already talk
Yeah,
about
we
the?
did that.
Damn. Now what?
We're the #1 mosquito city in the U.S.
That's crazy.
What else we got?
What else you got?
The mosquito got a lot.
I've been trying to duck these mosquitoes, my boy, because if I get fucking what's this lame shit, the West Nile, I'm gonna be hella sad.
What about that cop who got blasted in the back of his head, dude?
Where?
Damn, where was it? Where was it, y'all? Hit the comment with the city it was in. But a cop just got killed. Somebody rolls up. I guess you see the footage. And the guy rolls up to the cop and shoots him in the back of the head. Right? Was it in front of the police station even?
That's
I
crazy.
think it was in
Let's
front of
see
the
if I
police
could do
station.
this from here like this.
Oh,
YouTube.
he loved that one.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, yeah. All right, now my bad. So that way we can see the chat. Damn, they did her dirty in Atlanta, made her look like Martin Lawrence, my boy. Yeah, so guys, what do you got for these fools before I start going on these little rants?
Ran about what?
I don't fucking know. I'm about to figure that shit out. What else you got?
I want to know who got hit by a brick, dude.
Who got hit by a brick?
Some
How
lady.
about that lady that got hit by a brick? Shout out to the homie Central Cal for that. Right now we're participating with the chat in case you guys Eyekon's wrists are still hurting. I can hit another 20 push-ups right now if I want. If you guys cash at me $50 right now, I'll hit them push-ups again.
If you cash app him $50, I hit the push-ups with him.
I'm not splitting that ferias.
I don't need it.
You can hit 20 push-ups straight?
I hit him crooked too.
It was in Palmdale. Some bitch got cracked with a brick in Palmdale.
Palmdale, damn. Or wait, or was
Jesus.
Palmdale was the shooting?
No, no.
I think Palmdale was the shooting.
Haha, that fool said, damn, a 55-year-old doing backflips is crazy. Fool, my papa diss.
He ain't lying, bro. That motherfucker's still spinning like your favorite CD.
CDs are broken now, brother. Just like dreams out here in these streets.
Just like like Magic's vertebrae.
You're just like my wrists after them push-ups.
Spinal. They did it dirty and oh yeah. Martin Lawrence.
What'd you think about the food show that we filmed today that these fools haven't seen yet?
Oh man, I think they're gonna love it, dog. Um,
Oh, it was a shooting in Palmdale, not the bitch getting hit with a brick.
all right.
He
Nah,
said, "I."
I kind of figured that. Nah, bro, Foodie's gonna be crazy, bro. Foodie's gonna be crazy. And we started it off. We started it off with Copa Raiders, right? And that sushi was wild, so it's gonna be hard to top that shit. It's gonna be hard to top that shit. Somebody's got some big shoes to fill.
Honestly, that was a great episode, fool.
I think it was, and the shit that you know what I mean, and the way it was filmed, the way it was filmed was crazy, bro. Crazy.
it will, Will. We're gonna see. What about the Ike and Tina show? How'd you feel about that?
I was, bro.
Oh, if you
You-
guys did watch the Ike and Tina show, this is the person that was interviewing us, well, or with us in the podcast or whatever you want to call it.
And what's nuts is the feeling that I get interviewing you guys because I've known you guys for so long, and I've known you even longer than I've known her, and you guys together,
Uh-huh.
is dope. Asking the questions, man. You know, because I know the real answers. No, but it's dope. You know, it's listen, man. If you got a homie out there or a best friend or something like that, and you know, and you see him going hard and making it, and you know, and doing what he's doing to, you know, to feed his family and all that shit, bro. Then you know what it feels like, bro. To, you know what I'm saying? That shit feels good watching my dog make it. You know what I'm saying? And then he brings me through here as a guest. I think it's amazing, bro. I Tina's gonna be a fucking hit. Foodie's gonna be the hit. Food community's popping. You know what I mean? Comment line is jumping. Bitches getting hit in the head with bricks and shit.
Pretty vicious. I don't even...
Icon's getting high on the motherfucking news. That was wild. I ain't smoked with my dogs in like 9 years, 8 years.
I put it away.
You had to put it away. You were slipping, bro. He's ready to do push-ups again.
I'm tired, fool. That was my wind down. That's the relieve.
It was in Houston.
Dang, the
Somebody
brick
got
was in
hit with a
Houston.
brick in Houston?
I
Like
plan on
what?
going there.
Did it fall out of a plane or a helicopter?
Psh,
Or was it like a real brick?
I don't know.
He
That
said
shit's crazy.
Icon.
Icon,
Icon doing big things.
nasty
That's
business.
better than eyeliner.
That's a common autofill mistake.
I have that too, man. Go fat fingers and shit when I'm texting a lot of typos.
Want to call it or what? Or you got something else you want to say?
Let's call it.
Chat. Oh, you want to know what? There's something that someone said, and I don't want them to think I didn't read it or acknowledge it or I skipped it on some weirdo shit. The homie Rhythm Shot, who I'm not exactly
Oh, a
sure
guy
who
hit
that
me.
is, said, "Where are the missing kids in Lahaina?"
Whoa.
That's just crazy.
Whoa. Oh,
And I don't even know that. Put it like this: I didn't even know there was missing kids in Lahaina, and I feel bad about that. Honestly, I'm not just saying that because I'm high.
do you think it's what do you think about that whole situation in Lahaina? Do you think it's like
I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna sound mad insensitive, but I don't know too much about the fires other than that they happened and that they were devastating.
okay?
So I don't know if it was arson. Did they ever come out and say it was arson? Was it a
No,
fucking volcano, fucking ember, and came and hit the wrong plant and burned down, or fuck?
they haven't said that it was arson. Um but it's kind of like one of those things where the facts are there, right? Like it's seemingly the facts are there, like 911, like 9/11, right? Not 911, 9/11, excuse me. It's like 9/11, like the facts are there, right? People believe like, oh shit, it was an inside job, had to been our government. Same type of stuff is kind of going on in Lahaina, with that land that was burnt, and coincidentally, the land that wasn't burnt belonged to Will Smith, Oprah, and big timers like them, and their houses were untouched. It was not a problem, so it's crazy, and this was the land that they wanted. They wanted to acquire this land first, and they weren't going to sell. They weren't going to sell this land. The people weren't going to sell the land, and then all of a sudden, right when it catches fire, their alarm systems were down. The alarm systems
Whoa,
warning people were down, and so nobody got the warning. And that's kind of weird, just from the just all these weird coincidences right behind this. But I've been to Lahaina, right? I've been there while the sugarcane fields caught on fire, and it was devastating because it gets real windy. It gets real windy
facts.
at this time of year,
That's facts.
and it's when it's wind and something's dry, it's fire season, bro. You gotta be careful with that, and so we were stuck in one place. Couldn't leave, stuck in the car for like 13 hours, right? So being there firsthand and seeing that fires do happen like that, is crazy. But the way it went down and under the certain circumstances it went down under is, I could see why people believe it was an inside job, bro. And then now it's like, yo, where's the missing kids of Lahaina? To be honest with you, and I don't mean to be insensitive either, but I haven't heard about that, the missing kids from Lahaina, and I'm definitely gonna do some homework on that. Maybe we're gonna have something to talk about next one.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
Wild.
I don't know if you guys know any of my activism that I've done. I'm not fucking Alex Enamorado to say the least, but me and my wife advocate for kids because, we have a small baby and it's crazy being older having a small baby, you know what I'm saying? We kind of like really, really care
No,
about
that's
other
not a
children as well, you know what I mean? And in this day and age, some people think it's kind of creepy to try to like, I don't know. But anyways, I kind of really love the kids, man. And like when I see horrible videos of fucking people mistreating their kids, it just makes me cringe. Like, oh fuck, what the fuck are wrong with these human beings? And blah 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 blah, right? But with all that being said, I do want to say that if there are children missing in Lahaina, I hope they're alive and I hope they're well. And if there's any
that
fucking
part.
creeps keeping them kids away from their families, may they burn in hell. And when they get caught, I hope they die.
May they get the worst, bro. May they get the
Facts.
worst, bro, and more.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy, bro. Cause, geez, missing kids, bro. That's wild.
No, yeah, missing kids is wild. And to answer Central Cal's question, because he is one of the biggest supporters we have. He taps into every live. He's commented. He even came out to our backpack giveaway. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for tapping in and meet us in person. Highly appreciate it.
And
He
I appreciate him too, because I
he
already see the love.
he came out to the backpack giveaway in Bakersfield. Um, so Smoke Major will be joining God Smoke LA will be helping me on the news. You know what I'm saying? He'll also be on the food show, and we'll see what else. Probably a little bit of the Ike and Tina too, whenever he's available.
Yeah, man. Basically, I'm fucking with y'all and I'm supporting everything they're doing, and it's just I'm grateful to be here. So, whenever they have me through, man, I'm fucking with y'all.
The homie said Icon's banging the north side. No,
What?
my boy. The thing is that I'm from Los Angeles, and we don't have those color problems here.
That could have been worded a little different.
Well, because I'm not a blood or a crip.
Right. I feel that.
Yeah,
All right, I feel that.
you're fucking wearing red shoes, my boy. What's up with that red shit?
We're in LA. We don't have those problems here.
Exactly. And with that being said, shout out to all my Californians.
Shout out to all my Californians, you dig? I like that.
It's gonna get held against me
Icon
later,
bang.
I'm sure. Damn, like 1,000 plus kids are missing? That's crazy. That's fucking creepy.
Holy shit.
What island is Lahaina on?
Maui.
Fucking Maui Valley, man. Fucking bastards.
That's crazy. Like, where do they go? You're on an island.
I don't know, but I think it's time we clock out, my boy, because we still gotta. Well, me and Marlon still gotta build this fucking bookshelf and this other table.
Huh. Yes, you do.
So again, shout out to everyone tapping into the food community freaking evening news. We highly appreciate it. If you guys don't fucking get it yet, every single Tuesday around 7 to 7:30, we will be going live, and that's a fact, Jack. And you always see us right here together. Maybe not on this set, maybe at headquarters, but if not, maybe here. Just respect it. Just tune in. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to DM us. You know what I'm saying? We're open to news topics. If you guys got some breaking news you want to say, go ahead and drop that shit. Negra can really suck it good. Ask her how much she could really take. Icon, gracias for sharing her. Gracias.
Hater.
Ask her why she had to lie to you about last week. God damn.
Damn, bro. Hey, how dark is it in that room you're in, G?
Hey, you want to know something crazy?
How dark is it in that little room you're typing in, G?
Who has a bigger turkey leg, me or you?
It's definitely me.
Haha! Or does it say Juan? Hey, nah. So, with all that being said, we highly appreciate y'all. This is LA Icon. This is Godsmoke LA. Rich homie Juan is somewhere around here in spirit, not in person, cause that fool's sick. And yeah, this is location Dose. Next time you see this place, there's gonna be a food community sign here. This bookshelf will be there. Other bookshelf will be there. There'll be other bottles here. There'll be other fucking There'll be all kinds of stupid shit right here. You know what I'm saying? But fly shit. So we highly appreciate y'all. Again, Godsmoke LA. You'll see him here on Tuesdays with me. You'll see him on the food show, and you'll probably hear his voice on the Ike and Tina. And yeah, stay tuned for Saturday's show with Alex and Amarrado. This Protect Street Vendors
Ooh.
podcast. Ike and Tina just dropped today. Tomorrow is Icon's expert opinion. We got a lot of shit cracking, so it's going down like James Brown. Clown.